Hello guys, today I have a guest, is the owner of this mass correction, and we are going to understand how he began this business. And this is the biggest shop which sells shoes within Mo University. So he has begun from far. He's going to give us detailed information on how he began, why he started this business. So my guest, welcome.
Okay, thank you.
So maybe we need a brief introduction how the shop is in detail. Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome to DC Collection. As you've been told, I'm the owner of DC Collection. I go by the name Manyara Dismas. Those are my names. I'm a student at Mo University. This business I started back in 2019, if I'm not wrong, early 2019.
Yeah.
The business started from the scratch. I started with a little amount of money, from as low as 6,000. In fact, to be precise, it was health money.
Yeah.
I started with it. I started with selling second-hand clothes, shoes. That's the short previous history. And then in the late 2020 or early 2020, I diverted to selling new shoes simply because the issue with Corona, I call it make it to go and get second-hand shoes. And that is how my journey has been. Up to where I am, simply persistence, consistency, and all those.
So probably did you have any background or before you began this business, were you selling for somebody or what made you to start the business?
Okay, thank you for that question. But when I started this business, nobody influenced me to start this business.
Yeah.
It was just there is lack of money. You be at the campus, you lack money, you don't have anything to eat. So you have to find something which will make you or which will sustain you in campus. So if I can remember very well, in my first week at campus, all the money I had was taken. Somebody stole it. By the way, I was attending a church service. So necessary something happened. Immediately somebody took all the money I had, but I was told by my parents that before giving that money that I should deposit all the money, so that I will be spending little by little. But I had to keep all of it so that I can show my friends I have money. Cash in cash. Little did I know that the more I was staying with the money, is the more I was welcoming the devil. So that is how the money disappeared. I was having nothing. I tried to talk to my parents that I've lost my ID, my passport, and all those, but I lied to them that I've lost all the cash.
Yeah.
Because in the first case, they told me you have to deposit that cash, and then thereafter they asked me, have you deposited? I told them all the money. So there is no any other way I could have excused myself.
Yeah, probably now since you began, so you have said that the cash which you started was help loan. So how have you been reinvesting your cash until you have developed up to such an extent?
Okay, it's all about discipline. It's all about how you handle your money. It's all about understanding your income and then the outlet. You have to understand that if I'm making 50 shillings, you don't have to spend all the 50 shillings.
Yeah.
You have to spend at least 5 shillings, and then 45 shillings, you put it back to the business. So what I can say, what has been keeping me all through, and then what has made me to grow to where I am is, I usually invest more or put back more to the business than getting it out.
So as you have said that you are a student, so how have you been handling classes and opening the shop such that you are capable of developing as such?
In fact, those are one of the factors which made me to start this business.
Yeah.
I realized that at campus we have so much time to waste outside there. We have so much time to lose. So I decided to utilize this extra time to keep myself busy.
Yeah.
In a day, for instance, in a day you might be having one lecture or two, and then it doesn't mean that you'll be having it in the morning. Definitely, if you have it in the morning, it will run for 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hours, and then immediately you get back to your business. So it's all about managing your time properly. That is what I can say.
So this business has grown up to this extent. So what are the advantages which you have gained from starting this business?
There are quite a lot. You can't mention all of them, but quite what a few. But the major one is this business has made me to be self-reliant. I sustain myself. I get all my meals from here. I pay for my rent here. Any expenditure, even the clothes I'm wearing, I put out of this business. Each and every single expenditure, everything. In fact, whichever the life I'm living, it's courtesy of this business.
So maybe and the disadvantages which you have experienced on the way.
The disadvantages are quite many also, but to just mention but a few, the major challenge was to cope up with competition.
Yeah.
But the competition, if you run your business properly, you manage your funds properly, you understand your income and your outlets, and then you manage them properly, then that one doesn't sound as a disadvantage. But the major disadvantage is managing business, family, and studies.
Yeah.
So that is the major challenge. So to some extent, I strain a lot.
So maybe there is a guy who wants to start a business like this one. So what advice can you give him or
The the advice is very simple. The advice is very simple. Just start with the little you have, no matter how little it is.
Yeah.
Just start. The major challenge with any business is starting. The moment you have started, it just flows. So do not wait until you have so much money in order for you to start. Just start. And then another advice is manage your funds properly, manage your time properly, and all those other things will flow into place. Nothing is hard, nothing is simple, everything is just the same. As much as you just, it's all about dedication. Put much effort, nothing else.
so you see you for an instance you have started a shoes business. There are other individuals who are outside there, maybe they are the youths or older people who are saying that, for instance, within the more university there is no other business which he or she can begin. What advice can you also give this person who says that opportunities are limited?
A very simple answer to that. I'll go back to what I said. It's all about how much effort can you put into your business. The answer to that question also goes back here. Before I started this business, there are other people who are doing same business. In fact, not one, not two, more than 5 people. But with time, it's all about persistence, consistency, and managing your funds. So there is a possibility that another individual can start the same business right now and then overthrow and then become the major shoe selling person here at Moi University. So any business, it's all about consistency, reliability, availability, and all those other factors. They play a key role. So there is nothing like the business has been exhausted. There is no another business you can do here at stage. Do. It's all about how do you do. How best can you offer your services, and that is all.
So I believe we have learned a lot from this mass, and we will ring his number below if you want a pair of shoes or any services which you would like to consult him. Is going to offer you, and we appreciate for you taking your time to watch a video.